Madeira, a Portuguese island full of charm, dramatic landscapes and unique activities. A place you definitely want to add to your travel bucket list. In this week's episode, we'll spend 3 days exploring Madeira's beautiful hiking trails, insane landscapes and captivating scenery. So today I am heading on a brand new flight path from Dublin to Madeira. It's mild to hot temperatures all year round, so it's literally the perfect place to visit. It's been so high up on my bucket list for the longest time, so I literally cannot wait to get on the plane. This is in collaboration with Ryanair, Visit Portugal and Visit Madeira, so I just want to say thank you for them giving me the opportunity to explore this beautiful island. So they had balloons at our gate to celebrate the new flight. The flight was 3 hours and 40 minutes in total, and honestly I just spent the whole time looking out the window, and I'm so glad I got a window seat because the view of arriving into Madeira was one of the most beautiful landings that I've ever seen. We were even welcomed with a gorgeous sunset. They had welcome drinks when we arrived and live music. Today we are going on a super exciting adventure. We're in a jeep and we're going up to the mountains of Madeira to check out the amazing views. The day started off a little bit hazy and we didn't really know what the visibility was going to be like on the mountains, but we continued to climb in the jeep, and then much to our surprise the sky opened up. Oh, right behind me here, the camera is not picking up. There's a cloud inversion and I literally, this road is insane. It's really narrow going down it, but so literally like pulled in the side of a cliff basically, and it is insane. Like, look. So now we are heading to the next stop on the tour. So we just made it to the second viewpoint and look at this, like, insane. Like, it's just so beautiful. So we just made it to our third stop of the day, which is Pico do Ariado. And it's a really famous place to come, and it does not disappoint. It is worth it. So now we're going off-road. This is gonna be entertaining. Regretting that cocktail now. So we took the van on a little bit of an off-road experience. It was a bumpy ride, but now we're in like the forest and it's just so peaceful, like completely different environment. But made it to the end of the walk. It was like 45 minutes, and we're literally in the clouds, kind of like Ireland. Oh, you thought about it? No, not today. Poor Joe. It's clearing now. I think it's like almost extra magical when you come and you're in like complete cloud and then it opens up like that, because you just don't know what to expect with the view, and it's amazing. Hola! So literally like every 5 minutes there's a beautiful view, and wait until you see this waterfall. So we stopped our adventure briefly to get a bite to eat in Quinto de Farao. This lovely restaurant on the side of a cliff. It's amazing. Look at that view, one place to eat. And we're back on the road again. We're just about to go into a typical house, and there's only about 15 to 17 of them left on the island, so it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, this is a very old house. It's probably the most oldest house we have in Santana. Yeah. 240 years old. He tried to maintain this house like they live here, but they don't live anymore here. So they try to keep the house like they live it. And he's going to try to transform in a museum.
Pedro continued to show us around the house. We saw the kitchen, we saw the bathroom, and we saw the bedroom that the younger children would sleep in. Then it was time to head out to the garden.
And look, sweet potato. Look at the size of this.
Oh my God, it's
Sweet
huge.
potato.
Wow.
And pumpkins. So they grow almost everything here. Follow me. tangerine. And here you can see they use it like a storage house to put the tools, the seeds, the vegetables, and sometimes they use animals to warm up. So now they live on this house and they try to keep this one like a private museum or something like that. He's gonna try to maintain, so. I was saying that I have people here for working and they said, we got the tools.
I think no matter where you go on the island, like there's just beauty everywhere, but like look at this cliff, like good morning. Right now we're about to go on a wine tasting tour. So our tour brought us through the streets of Funchal, which is the capital city of Madeira. We got to try out some traditional Madeira wine, beer and delicious food. And if you're anything like me and have a little bit of a sweet tooth, you would have loved to stop off at Tony Fernandez for some Portuguese chocolate. So first we need to try this one.
Yes.
We're not allowed to know what it is yet. Brazilian cherry.
And this one is passion fruit.
It's amazing. What do you prefer?
I like the dark chocolate.
What about you, Joe?
Dark chocolate.
I was the opposite.
Really?
I love white chocolate though. So we just finished our wine and food tour and it was honestly so good. There's people from all over the world, so we were just chatting to them about different cultures, and then we were learning about the local wine and foods here in Madeira. And now we're heading up the cable car up to Monte to check out the epic views. So at the top of the cable car there's tropical gardens, so we're heading in there now to check them out. We spent about 2 hours walking around the gardens. It was honestly so peaceful and a lovely way to spend the evening, and we definitely needed a little relax before the next activity. So now we're making our way back up to the top of the gardens where we're going to go on a toboggan ride down in through the towns, which is going to be class and so much fun. Okay, we're getting in.
Hail Mary, fill the face.
This is nice and cozy. See you, bye.
I'm focusing on the positives.
You okay, Joe?
Yeah.
Surviving.
I'm holding light because of the wind.
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool, yeah.
Some way to get down a mountain, like. So we just got back to our hotel for a little rest, and we're staying in Hotel Melia. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it's so beautiful. The rooms are so lovely. So I'm going to give you a little tour around because it's class. So this is the bedroom here. Loads of storage over here. And then you walk on out and you have the most amazing view out on the balcony. Look at that lovely sea stack over there. And you have a nice area to sit outside, a couch. And then you come in here and you have the sitting area where you have a TV, and then you have your open plan kitchen in here. It's like one of the perfect places to stay if you had like friends or family. You have oven, your fridge, loads of storage to keep things, your sink. And then in here is the bathroom. This place is amazing. So you have a bath, and then your shower, lovely waterfall shower there. And then the toilet in there. Very nice. So today we are going on a beautiful hike across the Levada de Rico. We're going to see loads of waterfalls, and we're going, I believe, from the west to the south side of the island, which is pretty cool. Like, this is a good stretch of a hike. I can't wait to see beautiful scenery.
So this is the longest valley of the island. It's 14 kilometers long, and it's called Vale da Ribeira da Janela, like the Window River Valley.
We continued along the main path until we reached the Lori Silva forest. This forest is created due to Madeira's subtropical weather. We continued along the way until we reached one of the hike's main attraction, which is the Risco waterfall. So now we're going on to view the 25 Springs waterfall, and it's about a 45-minute walk from here. So at this point of the walk, it's quite narrow in places, but they do have railings that you can hold on to. Then you walk along the Levada. The Levadas are used in Madeira to transport water around the island to areas that need it. This part of the hike was quite narrow in places, but it was beautiful with stop-offs every few minutes. When we arrived at the 25 Springs, it was packed with people, and I can see why, because the waterfall is beautiful. So we're just leaving the 25 Springs behind. We're going to continue on along the Levada, and then we're going to come to a tunnel, which is one of the highlights of the hike as well. It took us about 30 minutes to reach the tunnel, and it was pretty downhill along the way. So we're just about to head into the tunnel now, and we're currently in the north of the island, and then we're going to be in the south when we come out of it, so it's pretty cool. So this is the tunnel, and we're going through it. You okay, Emery? I'm good. It's a bit trippy after a while, isn't it? Like, guys. I'll be wearing the hotel slippers later on, and no one better judge me. Look at that. So this is the view that you're presented with at the end of the tunnel. So after our hike, we ran back to the hotel to get changed really quickly, get a bit washed up, and tonight we're going for dinner. And yeah, it's our last night, and I'm really sad. I don't want to leave. But wait, when you see this view here, we just stopped off on the way to the restaurant. Look at this. As it was our last night, we met up with the rest of the Irish people that were here on the trip with us. We had one final meal in Madeira and reminisced about the amazing memories we made here. This is the end of the vlog, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!